You are a good dog owner. The fact that you're watching a video like this, looking for ways to be better, already puts you in a category most people never reach. You feed him, you walk him, you take him to the vet when something seems off, you let him sleep on furniture you specifically told yourself he wasn't going to sleep on, you buy him the treats that cost more per ounce than your own lunch. You are, by every reasonable measure, doing a good job. So here are 9 things you almost certainly aren't doing for your dog every day, but should be. 9 things that are small enough to fit into any routine, but significant enough that your dog will feel the difference within the first week. Let's go. Number 1. Let him sniff you. You go on a walk every day, possibly twice, and the entire time you are managing the pace, managing the direction, managing how long he's allowed to stop and sniff that particular lamppost that apparently contains the entire Encyclopedia Britannica in scent form. For your dog, sniffing isn't a distraction from the walk. Sniffing is the walk. His nose processes the world the way your eyes do. It's his primary information channel, his newspaper, his social media feed, and his mental gym all at once. When he sniffs, his brain is working, and a mentally tired dog is a calmer, more content, better behaved dog than a physically tired one. A 20-minute sniff-led walk does more for your dog's well-being than a 40-minute march at your speed. Tomorrow morning, let him lead. Let him stop. Let him spend 4 full minutes investigating whatever invisible drama happened at the base of that fire hydrant at 2 a.m. last Tuesday. It costs you nothing. It gives him everything. Number 2, say his name. You say your dog's name constantly, but almost always attached to something. Come, stay, stop it, get down, leave the cat alone for the love of everything. His name has become a functional word, a summons, a signal that something is about to happen, good or bad, but something. But here's what most dog owners never do. Say his name with no agenda whatsoever, just his name, softly, from across the room. No follow-up command, no treat incoming, no correction incoming. Just, hey, I see you. You exist, and I am glad about it. If his name almost always precedes a command or a correction, his nervous system starts bracing every time he hears it. The name becomes a warning signal rather than an identity signal, but a name spoken with warmth and no expectation is an entirely different neurological experience. That's his name functioning the way it's supposed to, as an affirmation that he is known, noticed, and cared for. Do it 3 times today. His name, nothing else. Watch what his ears do. Number 3, sit on the floor with him. You interact with your dog from above, almost always. You pet him from the couch, from your chair, from a standing position while you're walking past. You exist spatially as a taller creature who occasionally reaches down. And then wonder why some dogs seem to only truly relax when they're on the furniture with you. It's not about the furniture, it's about the height differential and what it communicates. So when you drop to the floor completely, sitting or lying down at your dog's level, the entire relational dynamic shifts. You are no longer the tall creature he navigates around. You are a presence he can approach on equal terms, investigate at his own pace, and settle against without having to reach. 5 minutes on the floor. Every day. No phone, no task. Just down there with him. It will feel slightly weird for about 30 seconds. After that, it will feel like the best part of your day. 3 things in, and we've already fixed your walks, his name, and your furniture habits. This is exactly what this channel does every single week. Takes the things you're already doing and shows you the version that actually works the way you hoped it would. If you're not subscribed yet, fix that right now. Hit the button, turn on notifications, come back every week. Your dog has been patiently waiting for you to figure this stuff out, and honestly, he deserves a subscribed owner. Let's keep going. Number 4, give him a job to do before he eats. Your dog walks to his bowl, you fill it, he eats, repeat forever. This is fine. It is also, from a behavioral science standpoint, a small daily missed opportunity. Dogs are working animals. Every breed, from the retrievers to the herders to the terriers to the dogs bred specifically to sit on laps and look decorative, has a baseline neurological need to do something in order to earn a resource. It's wired in. When that need gets met, dogs show measurably lower anxiety, more stable behavior throughout the day, and stronger engagement with their owners. You don't need an agility course, you need 15 seconds. Before you put down the bowl, ask him to sit, then down, then look at you, then release him. That's it. The entire exercise takes less time than it takes your coffee maker to produce a cup of coffee. What it does is activate the part of his brain that was built to solve problems, follow cues, and work in partnership with you, and then immediately reward that activation with the most concrete payoff in his day. It transforms a passive eating experience into a small daily moment of accomplishment, and dogs who have regular daily accomplishments are demonstrably calmer, more confident, and less likely to invent their own jobs, which are inevitably terrible and usually involve your furniture. Number 5. Do a daily body check with your hands, not your eyes. You look at your dog every day, multiple times. You know what he looks like. But when did you last feel him? A daily hands-on body check, 2 minutes every day, running your hands slowly over his entire body from nose to tail, is one of the highest value health practices you can build into a dog owner's routine, and almost nobody does it. Your dog cannot tell you when something hurts. He will compensate, adapt, and hide discomfort with remarkable efficiency until it has progressed significantly. By the time most owners notice a health issue visually, it has often been developing for weeks. 2 minutes every day, hands on. Know your dog's body the way he deserves to have someone know it. Number 6. Let him choose, at least once a day. Your dog lives in a world of almost complete structured dependence. He eats when you decide. He goes out when you decide. He walks where you decide. He interacts with whomever you decide to let near him. This is not cruelty. This is the architecture of domestic dog life. So once a day, on a walk, in the yard, in a room, let him decide something real. Which direction to turn. How long to stay, whether to approach a person or hang back. Follow his lead without redirecting, without hurrying, without overriding. 5 minutes of genuine canine autonomy is not going to undermine your authority or destroy his recall training. It is going to tell him in the language of lived experience that his preferences matter, that he has some agency in a world that otherwise makes every decision for him. That's not spoiling him, that's respecting him. There's a difference, and he'll feel it. 6 things in, and you've given your dog a job, a daily health check, his name for no reason, and possibly for the first time, a genuine left turn he chose himself. This is the channel that gives you this every single week. Real practices, real science, real difference in your dog's actual life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bring someone who has a dog and doesn't know about this channel yet. They'll thank you, and their dog will too. Turn on notifications. We'll be here every week. Don't miss the last 3. They're the ones most owners skip but shouldn't. Number 7, massage him, not just pet him. Petting and massage are not the same thing. You already know how to pet your dog. You do not know how to massage him. Almost nobody does. And the difference is enormous. Canine massage, slow, deliberate, moderate pressure strokes along the major muscle groups, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowers heart rate and cortisol, increases oxytocin, and provides the kind of deep tissue sensory input that ordinary petting simply doesn't reach. The good part is that you don't need a certification. You need 3 minutes and slow hands. Start at the base of the skull. Work down the neck, across the shoulders. This is where dogs carry tension, the same place humans do. Down the spine, staying to either side of the vertebrae. Firm but gentle. 3 minutes of this is worth more to his nervous system than 20 minutes of absent-minded head petting. Do it every day before bed. You'll sleep better too. Number 8, talk to him. Not the command voice, not the excited baby voice. A real, calm, normal-toned conversation, the kind you'd have with the person you're thinking out loud with. This probably sounds ridiculous. Stay with it for one moment. Your dog does not understand every word, but he is actively processing your vocal patterns, your emotional register, your rhythms and pauses in a way that is far more sophisticated than he just likes the sound of your voice. He is listening for you, for the specific texture of a voice that is directed at him and not past him. Talking to him about your day, about what you're making for dinner, about the noise outside that annoyed you, keeps him socially engaged, reinforces his attunement to you, and costs you precisely nothing. He won't understand the content. He will understand that he's the one you chose to say it to. That matters to him more than the words. Number 9. End every day with a deliberate goodbye and hello. You leave every day. You come back every day, and somewhere in the middle of both of those events, the actual moment, the transition itself, gets swallowed by routine. You grab your keys and go. You come through the door and immediately check your phone, put down your bag, head to the kitchen. Your dog experiences those transitions as the defining moments of his day. The departure is when his world contracts. The return is when it expands again. And how you handle both determines whether those moments register as secure and predictable or vague and disorienting. Routine is not boring to a dog. Routine is the language love speaks in a body that cannot read your calendar. Give him the 60 seconds every single day. If you're leaving this video with even 2 or 3 things you're going to start doing differently tomorrow, that is exactly what this channel is for. Like this video, it tells us you want more of this, and it helps more dog owners find content that actually changes how they care for their animals. Comment below with the one thing from this list you know you've been skipping. No judgment, we've all been skipping something. Tell us, and we'll tell you you're not alone. And subscribe if you aren't already part of this community. Every week we're here with real science, real behavior insight, and real content that makes you a better dog owner than you were the week before. Your dog gives you everything he has, every single day. 9 small things. That's all he's asking for in return. Subscribe. We'll see you next week.